Lord, I thank you for this day. God, I thank you, Lord, for your many blessings that you bestow upon us. Lord, just thank you for the rain that you're sending our way, Father. I pray, Lord, that you'll just be with us tonight, God, that we'll make the best decisions for our school system and our county, God. We thank you, Lord, that we get to honor all these teachers tonight, God, and all the great things happening in our school system. We thank you for their years of service to us in our school system, God. We pray, Lord, you just bless them in their next journey, Father God. Lord, we love you and we praise you for this day and pray these things. Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome everybody to the party. Board meeting. This is our favorite meeting of the year, every year. And this year there's an extra big crowd. I'll turn it over to Dr. Morgan for the superintendent's update. But first, I'd just like to say, how about them BCHerons?
Yes, sir. Just want to remind everyone of a few important dates. On Monday, May 20th at 6:30 p.m., that will be our seniors honors night at Breathitt County High School. A date that I think all of these in the crowd are well aware of. Thursday, May 23rd is the last day of school, and it will be an early release day. And then Friday, May 24th will be graduation. And we are planning on having a call meeting Thursday, May 30th at 6 p.m. Next up, I'm going to ask for our assistant principal at Breathitt County High School, Mr. Max Steve, if he will come and give us a sports update, because we have had some great things happening in the last month in Breathitt County sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to give an update of our athletics that competed in the state tournaments this spring. Start off with our baseball team. I'll congratulate them on as they made it to the Sweet 16 this year. In the first round, they rounded ace out of Macon in 2 games on the road. In the second round, it came out in game 3 versus Worth County, which will be a region foe next year. The Herons fell by 3 runs as the season came to the end. Congratulations to those players and coaches. Has made back-to-back Sweet 16 runs for the first time. I had to look back at this one. First time since 2005-2006 season. So, wonderful job right there. Our bass fishing program, this year they had 4 teams qualified for state throughout the season. It was Carter Steve and Ben Carter, Captain Will Steve. We had Sabre Neese and Waylon Thomas with Captain Stephon Carter. Hunter Johns and Matthew Carter with Captain DJ Johns. And Eli Crawford and Weston Middleton with Captain Travis Hutchinson. I'd like to thank Coach Anderson, all the teams, all the other folks that travel with them, each and every tournament they go to, and the parents and those captains. They sure do weather the storm in a lot of unfavorable conditions on that water. So congratulations to those guys and ladies. Our track and field program sent 3 students to sectionals and had 2 qualify for the state meet. Devin Saunders, which was a state champion high jump from last year, Avery Cruz, an 800 meter, and Matty Thiekman in throwing the discus made it to sectionals. Those that made it to state were Devin Saunders and Matty Thiekman. While Devin didn't place in state, he still competed with an injury all year, made the state. He did a phenomenal job. And freshman Matty Thiekman competed in the state meet and placed 7th throwing the discus. Senior won it all, but a lot of promises for her in the future throwing the discus.
She's young, correct?
She is young. She's a freshman. Yeah, phenomenal job. She actually didn't. She shouldn't even have made it. She was an alternate. Somebody dropped out and she placed in state. So
That's awesome.
Phenomenal job. Our tennis teams continue to just amaze us. Our boys tennis team won the region championship and pushed through the first 3 rounds of state finals with ease. They fell to Landmark Christian, the eventual state champions. A very close match in the Final 4, losing 3-2. Our girls tennis won the region championship, made it to the state championship in the Rome Tennis Center on Berry College campus. They competed this Saturday versus Jeff Davis, came out with a 3-2 victory. They're the 2024 girls AA state champions. And this is the church those who don't know a lot about tennis, it's best out of 5 matches. You have 3 singles and 2 doubles that you're competing at. To start off with, we lost our 3rd singles and 2 doubles. We were down 0-2. Then our first and second singles took care of business, and so we're tied 2-all. Came down our first doubles team, and they lost the first set 6-2, and came back and won the 12 of the last 13 games. They won 6-1, 6-0 in dominating fashion to win the first team state championship in our school history. So phenomenal job. Thank you, more members, for supporting them every step of the way. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Next up, we're going to have some special student recognition for Dr. Angela Haynes. If you'll come present those. It is definitely my honor tonight to present 3 of our shining stars in Brantley County, our salutatorian, valedictorian, and star student, and our star teacher for 2024. As I call your names, if you'll please step forward up here and then stay up front for a picture, please. First, I'd like to introduce our salutatorian, Mr. Ben Smith. Ben is the son of John and Kim Smith. Along with his achieving a 102.54 GPA, Ben played all 4 of his years on the varsity tennis team, was a 912 Sports Small School Player of the Year in tennis for 2024, earned 2 Region Player of the Year awards, and was a member of Beta and FCA. Ben will be attending Truett McConnell University to play tennis, and he plans to pursue a pre-med degree with a career goal of becoming an anesthesiologist and assistant. Thank you, Ben, and if you want to say up here, we'll Ben was on the tennis team, the Final Four, playing first tennis. Next, I am proud to introduce our valedictorian, Mr. Luke Carter. Luke is the son of Kyle and Tyree Carter. Luke earned a 102.90 GPA while maintaining an active schedule of varsity baseball, football, FCA, FFA, Beta, student council, sources of strength, math team, as well as being selected as the senior class president. Luke will be attending Covenant College to play baseball and plans to earn a dual degree in their pre-engineering program and then transfer to Georgia Tech when the Covenant program ends so he can complete his engineering degree. While at Georgia Tech, he also hopes to obtain an internship in Atlanta and begin gaining experience in his field prior to graduating. And we'll get one here. In addition to earning the valedictorian spot, Luke also earned the star student with a score of 1450 on the SAT. He had chosen his star teacher, Mr. Sean Shannon, a physical science and chemistry teacher. Mr. Shannon. Mr. Shannon is a physical science and chemistry teacher at BCHers who has also been an educator for 15 years and is very well respected at the high school. Luke said he chose Mr. Shannon as a star teacher because he admired and appreciated his classroom involvement with students. He was always attentive to each student. He taught with chemistry and physical science and was consistent throughout time. He had him as a teacher. He appreciates you. Thank you. We are so honored and proud to have you as part of our legacy.
I'm so honored to recognize the Spirit of Leadership SOAR Award recipient. This person has a beautiful heart, not only for her school, but she also loves and serves her entire community quite well. She's a wonderful leader and a beautiful person. To know her is to love her. Congratulations to Ms. Kenya Clark. I don't think anyone can argue that Richard Gill
is the agriculture and FFA legend of Brownlee County High School. We want to recognize him tonight for being formally inducted into the 2024 Georgia Agriculture Education Hall of Fame in Macon on April 26th at the Georgia FFA Convention. Mr. Gill, I'll personally say I have enjoyed your stories, your wit when you're teaching, and your passion for ag education the past 6 years I have worked with you. It is a pleasure to be able to honor you tonight.
Before we present our plaques to our retirees, we have a special announcement from our Brantley County Retired Educator Association. So if Ms. Grace McMillan and Ms. Ruby Ann Sawyer will please come forward.
Good evening. It's good to see so many people here again that I've missed terribly, but I will be honest, I haven't missed getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and driving to work every day. So retirement is wonderful. You will cherish every minute of it. You will miss the babies that you had contact with all the time. But God has a new path for you, and He will open many, many doors because He knows what you need. So I would like to congratulate all of you on reaching this milestone in your career.
And we'd also like to encourage y'all to come join us with the Brantley County Retired Educators and become a member of the Georgia Retired Educators. That's how we keep our great retirement system, because our retirement system in Georgia is fantastic and you will enjoy it. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, ladies. Now we have set aside this special time to recognize some very important and honored guests, our outgoing retirees. Throughout their careers, these folks have invested their energy and hearts into making a difference in children's lives. We can all remember that special teacher, bus driver, lunchroom lady, custodian, etc., from when we were in school and the difference they made in our lives. Just know that these retirees that sit among you tonight have had an overwhelming impact on many, many lives. Our community will be forever grateful and thankful because of the work of their hands, hearts, and minds. On behalf of the Brantley County Board of Education and all of your administrators, we congratulate you on a job well done and wish you lots of fun and relaxation in the years to come. As you embark on this new chapter of your journey, we pray that the Lord will continue to bless you and keep you and make His face shine upon you. At this time, I'm going to ask some of the central office administrators to help present their awards, and we'll begin with Coach Dean Horn.
All right. Our first person retiring is Mr. Charles Ricks, 11 years of service from the Transportation Department. Mr. Robert Wade Sesser, 11.5 years of service from the Transportation Department. Ms. Wanda Baird, 11.5 years from the Transportation Department. Mr. Rusty Hickox, 16.5 years from Public Elementary. Mr. Rusty has been a humorous custodian that has loved our babies for years. He can be rough and gruff on the outside, but has a heart as big as Georgia's. ATS will miss Mr. Rusty's fun, loving, and picking ways. Congratulations, Mr. Rusty. R.C. Bealey, 16.5 years, Brantley County High School. Steve Schumann, 20 years, Nahana Primary School. In his role as a PE teacher instructor and coach, Coach Schumann has had the opportunity to impact many lives of students and student athletes in multiple schools in Brantley. He has coached multiple sports during his tenure. Most recently, he has been found on the links as a golf coach and on the trails as a cross-country coach. We appreciate the work Coach Schumann has put in, especially at the Hunter Primary School. Congratulations. Ms. Lynn Edwards, 21 years, the Hunter Elementary School.
It's my honor to recognize Ms. Sherry Edgy with 24 years of loyal service in our school system. Ms. Edgy has served both at the district and school levels and has done so with integrity, commitment, and dedication to our students and her colleagues. Ms. Edgy can always be counted on for her attention to detail and her desire to get it right. And I know that better than anyone. It's a blessing to work with an individual of integrity such as Ms. Edgy, who is not only a colleague but a friend. We will miss you. Congratulations on your retirement. Ms. Jeannie Hedrick, with 22 years. Ms. Jeannie has been a dedicated paraprofessional at Nahant Elementary School for many years. She has worked in all different capacities and with all grade levels. She is always willing to help where needed, and we appreciate her hard work. She will be greatly missed next year. With 26 years of loyal service, Ms. Sharon Brooker. Ms. Brooker has served at multiple schools across the district and has been wholeheartedly dedicated for 26 years, advocating for students and families of Brantley County. She's worn many hats while in our system: special education teacher, graduation coach, special education coordinator, and school counselor. We are thankful that she spent her last 5 years at Atkinson Elementary School. She's been our cheerleader, multitasking ninja, challenger, leader, and restorer. She is the epitome of fostering and restoring hope for all. Thank you. Miss Teresa Collins, with 26 years of loyal service at Hoboken Elementary School. Miss Teresa was a wonderful secretary for many years at Hoboken Elementary School. She's very involved with the community, which helped us in so many instances. Miss Teresa knows everyone, it seems. She has a heart of gold for students and always wanted to be a help to anyone she came in contact with. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for your years of service at Hoboken Elementary School. Next, we want to honor Mr. Jeffrey Scott Johnson with 26 years of experience at Brantley County High School. Mr. Johnson has done a great job making sure that our students are on track for success, and I've witnessed this personally. He has always gone above and beyond in helping to motivate and encourage some of the students that are the most difficult to encourage. He forms great relationships with students he works with, and we will certainly miss him at BCHS. With 29 years of loyal service, Ms. Stephanie Boyd. Ms. Stephanie Boyd has had a tremendous impact on so many lives through the years. She began her career as a teacher who always put her whole heart and energy into her classroom. She spent the last 14 years of her career as an assistant principal and then principal of Hoboken Elementary School, where she has led and loved others well. We can never thank you enough, Ms. Boyd, for the difference you've made in both young and adult lives. Next up is Ms. Tina Thrift with 30 years of loyal service at Nahant Primary School. And I was blessed to about 12 of those with a dear sweet friend for those 12 years. What a blessing. Miss Tina Thrift has spent the past 30 years in dedicated service to the students and families of Brantley County. All 30 years have found Miss Thrift pouring into students at Mayflower Primary School. Miss Thrift consistently demonstrates genuine patience and care to meet the needs of the students in her classroom. She will be missed at Mayflower Primary School.
And I get the last tag here, and I'm very excited. Just a quick little announcement, after we've called everyone, if we can get all of our retirees to come up here, we're going to get a picture of everyone before you leave today. So our first retiree for me is Miss Tanya Nettles. I know that as good as anything, I promise. Miss Tanya has been committed to educating students in Brantley County for the past 30 years. She's had 30 years with us. 29 of those years have been working with students and families in Mayhunter Primary School. Mrs. Nettles demonstrates a passion for education and has used her expertise to meet the needs of her students. She will be missed. Miss Kenya Clark. With 30 years, what an advocate for education Miss Kenya Clark has been over the past 30 years, from special education teacher to school counselor and then to assistant principal and principal. Ms. Clark has seen it all and worked in 5 of our 7 schools. I have worked with her in 3 of those schools and enjoyed my years with her. She's sprinkled her goodness in every building she has ever worked with, and Ms. Clark loves kids and people, and that shows in her everyday interactions with others. Thank you, Ms. Clark, for always going above and beyond to make the lives of others better. We will miss you and miss your sparkle. Miss Lynette Moore. And Miss Lynette has been with us 30.5 years. We celebrate Miss Lynette Moore's remarkable journey of 30 and a half years dedication to the lives of numerous exceptional students at Brantley Middle. Her years of compassion, guidance, and unwavering support, and illuminated by the light of Jesus, have left an undeniable mark on all that she's met. Congratulations on your retirement, Miss Moore. Your legacy will continue to And I just have to add one thing. Anytime that I was having a bad day at BCMS, that's the ladies' classroom that I would go into, and it would just absolutely bless your soul in there, and just so thank you. Miss Patricia Hickox. Miss Patricia has been an HES bus driver for many years. Can we say the number, please? Because it's very impressive. 34 years.
I did 35, do I hear that?
So she's been with us many years and has always taken care of her kids. And I can definitely attest to that. When she was with me, she also took care of me as a new assistant principal trying to learn my way. She is very understanding of current situations and is willing to go the extra mile to help us be successful. Miss Patricia is always willing to help drivers in need of, and is a shining example of how bus drivers should perform on their job on a daily basis. Next is Dr. Andrea Tanner. So Dr. Tanner has been with us also 34 years. Dr. Tanner will be greatly missed at BCHS. She is one of the most positive, hardworking, and compassionate employees. She has a huge heart for all of her students, and she tirelessly works to make sure that they are prepared for their future. Dr. Tanner always goes above and beyond to make her students successful, and the school shines because of her. She will certainly be missed, and we will wish her well, and congratulations on her well-deserved retirement. And finally, Miss Lisa Gillis. Miss Lisa has been working 35 years as an educator. And we
we snagged her over here at Millsville. I was very happy with that decision. Miss Lisa Gillis came to BCMS several years ago, and what a blessing that has been for us. Her positive and upbeat attitude and unwavering support for her students is evident every time you talk to her. She is and has been a champion for not just the exceptional students that have come through her classes, but all at BCMS. Her commitment to fostering and nurturing learning environment will be greatly missed. Congratulations on your retirement, and we wish you all the best in this new chapter of your life. And at this time, if we can have all of our retirees step forward, and we're going to try to get a picture of everybody.
Yeah, I'm taller than you are.
Before we conclude the superintendent's update, I'm going to ask our board chair if he will share a point with our retirees.
Give me a chance to talk, I'm gonna say more than I'm supposed to. Congratulations to all y'all young retirees, and you too, Rusty. When I first got on the board around '03, there were some legends in Brantley County, and we all remember them, our administrators, and as they come to retirement, it almost seems impossible to fill that spot. And y'all come along and fill the spot, raise the bar, as evidenced by the fact that our graduation rate is from somewhere around 74 to 94 now, and I'll brag on that as long as I got breath. You know, and y'all have become legends in your own right, and I appreciate everything that y'all have done for our children here and our taxpayers in Brantley County. Because 100 years from now, it won't matter what kind of car you drove, it won't matter how much money you had in the bank, or it won't matter what your clothes look like. But the world, and especially Brantley County, will be a lot better because you was imported in the life of a child. Thank you.
Thank you. And that, Mr. Chairman, concludes the superintendent's update.
All right, we'll take a 2-minute break and let those that want to leave step out, and then we'll resume our meeting.
And please take cake with you.
Right, we'll call that meeting back to order and, Mr. Cliff,
Yes, sir. So this month is communication for board members and superintendent. Timely communication on serious issues, events will occur so that there are no surprises for the superintendent or board members. Board members will immediately make the superintendent aware of any events that are possible disruptions to our students and staff. The board will make clear to the superintendent what direction we are going as a board, with the superintendent being the CEO and leading that charge. The board chair needs to be notified of additional agenda items that may have been discussed or relayed to a board member.
Thank you, sir. Do we have any public participation?
I'd just like to address a few things, tonight. I know that there's a lot of changes going on, and you're losing a lot of teachers, and you can't get teachers to teach certain things. But I surely hate to see that we no longer have woodworking. I don't think we have welding anymore, not at high, we do it at high school. We do? Okay, sorry about that. But I hear that the mechanics is going out, and I really hate to see that, because a lot of these programs are what our backbone is in our country. Everybody's not college bound. So I'd really like to see those programs improved at all. And, if y'all can, please get the child class a bigger room. There's not enough room in that classroom. And,
Which room? The child.
early childhood, used to be in the vacation, and now it's in the other room. And, I'd like to ask, as long as I can remember, we never voted at a work session. It was always either a meeting or a called meeting, and I just wonder if that's something that's going to be happening now for
What are you referencing?
the work meeting.
What's she referencing? What are you referencing?
When you voted on the bond.
Yes, ma'am, that was announced as a call meeting, work
As a
session at the
call
same
meeting?
time.
Okay.
Trying to be diligent to save the taxpayers that money where they don't have to pay us that extra $75.
Well, I didn't
So
know
we
that.
did, it was announced as a meeting.
A work meeting instead of a work session. Okay, thank you. And I didn't speak, the other night when you asked if there was any participation. Please add that to your agenda. It's not on the agenda, so we need to add it to the agenda.
We announced it, and we provided the time.
Okay, so it won't be.
It was a call meeting that came up, we needed a meeting, we announced it at the time of the sunshine law. We had to sign the bonds in a timely manner so that they could be presented to the county commissioners, just like we've always done with bonds.
Okay.
And since it was a meeting, I called for participation.
I didn't
But I
realize.
could not call for it if it's not on the agenda from now on. I will do that.
I just wanted to tell you, to add that to the agenda.
No, ma'am, just don't call for it if it's not on the agenda would be the
That's
correct
right.
way to do it. I
That's
got you.
exactly right, but it happened twice. So
That's exactly right. I can promise you, I could not call for public
Okay,
participation.
okay, I appreciate that,
I will
I
make that,
appreciate
I
that.
will make that a point as much as possible.
Well, that's the reason I didn't speak the other night, because it wasn't on there. Thank you.
All right, do we have anybody else, public participation? Hearing none, the disposition of the minutes from our previous meetings, can I get a motion? You're right, thank you. Need to adopt the agenda, can I get a motion to adopt the agenda? I'll make a motion to adopt it. Get a second.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, is there any, discussion? Thank you. Here's none, Ms. Kathy.
Yes.
Mr. Mike. Yes. Ms. Tracy.
Yes.
Mr. Cliff.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Now, the disposition of our minutes from previous meetings, can I get a motion to accept them as presented?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Do we have any discussion? Ms. Kathy.
Yes.
Mr. Mike.
Yes.
Ms. Tracy.
Yes.
Mr. Cliff.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Financial reports, can I get a motion to accept them as presented?
I make a motion to accept the financial report.
boards.
Get a second.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, is there any discussion?
Read out the forms.
You wanna read the splash, what we're,
Yes, please. The local splosh was $141,036.89. That's what we collected from local purchases. And then what was collected from the tax office was $97,727.24 for a grand total of $238,764.13. And all I can again say is shopping local does matter. Even your online orders, we get a percentage of that. So just try to keep your money local from Waynesville, Atkinson, all the way to Hoboken. Thank you.
14.
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
That's right.
They got a dollar general.
any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Matt?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Our action items, got some recommendations for us.
Yes, sir. I recommend to approve the South Georgia State College Memorandum of Understanding as presented.
Got a recommendation from the superintendent, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the South Georgia State College Memorandum of Understanding as presented.
Got a motion, can I get a second?
I second the South Georgia State College Memorandum.
Discussion.
Yes, sir. We do have a lot of dual enrollment classes right now with Coastal Pines Technical College, and this will allow us to have dual enrollment classes with South Georgia State College as well. And at our work session, we were discussing how many students that we actually had in dual enrollment this year. We've had 184 dual enrollment students, so that's just a little bit over 20%, so that's good.
Further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Matt?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the school-based health center renovation grant as presented.
Heard the recommendation from the superintendent, can I get a motion?
I make a motion for the school-based health center renovation grant.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, do we have any discussion?
Yes, sir, this is the grant that, Ms. Carrie Hendricks talked to us about, looking into possibly having a school center, health center on campus at one of our sites, and if we were able to move forward with this grant and decide to place a health center on the campus, this will allow many of our students to get their physical health and mental health needs assessed at school and treated.
Which would help in our attendance because kids won't have to be taken off campus or parents miss a day of work or teachers miss a day to take their kid.
That's correct.
This is a grant for planning, correct? This is to see about staffing and what all would be involved on our part.
Yes, ma'am.
And just to say this, from what I've sitting in on a couple of meetings, this is a big undertaking. It's gonna be a step-by-step process. It's not something we're gonna just flip the switch on one day and all of a sudden have a doctor on campus. But I think it is something that we can build. It might be a couple days a week or different campus. There's a lot of unknowns in this, but I think it's a really good idea that's well worth exploring, seeing if we can do this for our people.
We know that mental health takes a back seat in a lot of places and stuff.
That's right. Sometimes it's just about access. And some of our families don't have, access, whether that be transportation, money, so forth. So this would be about access to proper health care and mental health care.
Any more discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the strategic waiver school system contract as presented.
All right, we got a recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the strategic waiver school system contract as presented.
A motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy seconds. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, it's time to renew, the contract with Georgia and their school systems all across Georgia doing this at the same time because the renewal dates were postponed during COVID. So now all the school systems are approving them, and it'll be a 6-year contract. It will run from July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2030.
Further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from H.S. Wilson Construction for the Brantley County High School track restoration not to exceed $133,000.
We got a motion, a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I make a motion to accept the Franklin County High School track restoration as presented.
Second.
I'll second.
Mike seconds. Any further discussion?
Yes, sir, this is, going to be funded by SPOS, and we'll, make our tracks safer for both PE classes, and then all the different sports that need to get out there and jog and run during the practices.
Will this be done there, summer?
Any further discussion?
I was asked if this would just be an asphalt, or would there be a covering over the asphalt? You won't have a protective covering, just the asphalt?
It's just asphalt. You can add that later, but it's
Okay.
about twice what we're doing right here, just add the cover.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Heritage Pro Coatings LLC for Brantley County High School and Hoboken Elementary School ceiling grids and rooms for the amount of $39,250.69.
We got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the BCHS HES ceiling grid.
Got a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Yes, sir, in Hoboken Elementary, it's a regular classroom and an office that they're gonna be redoing. At the high school, it's the welding classroom, a construction classroom, and one additional classroom.
Any further discussion?
Yes.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, any further discussion?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We good. We got 2 yeses, aye. Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
You just really support that one, right?
I recommend to approve the quote from Dan Spires floor covering for the Hoboken Elementary School lunchroom flooring in the amount of $17,900.
Okay, we got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion for the Hoboken Elementary School lunchroom floor as presented, please.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
We got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, the VCT flooring that's currently there will be removed and replaced with LVT flooring that doesn't require the annual waxing.
That's an happy custodians. All right, any further discussion? Ms. Kathy? Ms. Kathy?
yes.
Make me work for it now.
Wow.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Rooter Express for Hoboken Elementary School and Nahunta Elementary School lunchroom floor drains in the amount of $17,182.
All right, can I get got a recommendation? Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the HES NES lunchroom floor grid.
Can I get a second?
I'll second, I'm sorry.
Ms. Kathy got the second. Any more discussion? Do we know, if we run anything down in there to see how far back you're gonna have to go?
It's really hard to tell with the camera. We found that it's really hard to tell you, but when you take hold of it from matching it, just go into it, solid. We're really not sure. It's one of those kind of things, the work level and the cost will depend on how far we have to go.
Right.
We figured in a certain footage there, hoping that we're gonna get it within inside of that.
All right, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Albritton Equipment Repair for engine rebuild for 3 school buses in the amount of $28,388.37.
Recommendation, can I get a motion?
I make a motion for the engine rebuild for 3 school buses.
And a second,
I'll second.
we got a motion and a second, discussion.
Just want to give a shout out, our transportation director and mechanics do a wonderful job getting lots of years and mileage out of our buses and, making sure that they're maintained properly and run safely.
How many diesel buses do we have left?
About 35, but not all of them's in use, because some of them are spared also. Probably have about 29.
So about half and half?
About 29 gas buses.
How many diesel buses we use?
Around normally 20 to 25.
Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Mr. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
The chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the surplus bus vehicle and miscellaneous auction by Mr. Jeffrey Lee after July 1st as presented.
We've got a recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion for the surplus bus, vehicle, and miscellaneous auction after July the 1st.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Discussion?
Yes, sir. Our transportation director, Mr. Jeff Johns, will get with Jeffrey Lee and get a date for the auction, and once they have that, we'll make sure that we, post that in the paper, put it on our website, and advertise it on social media.
Any more discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Resource Incorporated for Orton Gillingham reading training in the amount of $23,703.40.
Got a recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the Orton Gillingham reading training.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Discussion?
Yes, sir, this is the science of reading training that is required by House Bill 538, the Georgia's Early Literacy Act. And we've already ran quite a number of teachers through the training with the grant that we got, and this is going to take care of an additional group of teachers.
Further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Power School for the school messenger communicate in the amount of $12,065.54.
Got a recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the service communicated power school program.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Kathy seconds, any discussion?
Yes, sir, we currently use K through 12 Swift for, being able to communicate with parents in a timely manner, whether that be an emergency or just an event, reminding them that pictures are gonna be taken soon. This program will replace K through 12 Swift and will no longer limit the length of our message. Sometimes we have to send 2 or 3 back to back to get the entire message out, and we will not have that problem with, this new program.
Further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Chris?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the renewal quote from Tyler Technologies Incorporated for the Traversa software renewal for the Transportation Department in the amount of $6,319.86.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the Traversa software renewal for transportation department.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Oh, hold on, you got a second. Now, any discussion, I'm sorry.
This software will be used for fleet management and routing purposes.
Any questions, discussion? Now, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the Stronger Connections Grant as presented in the amount of $249,315.
You've got a recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the Stronger Connections grant.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Discussion.
Yes, sir, this grant will be used to purchase software, equipment, and training to address school safety across the district.
We already have this grant.
This is the grant that we've been approved on, working with the budget. Yes.
We like grants. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Action item number 22. Just making that point, go ahead.
I recommend to approve the quote from Norvell Fisher for Hoboken Elementary School core in the amount of $6,479.40.
Got a recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the HES.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
I think you still holding on to that second from all together. Get it out here, Rick. All right, discussion.
The tool will be purchased with school nutrition funds.
Is it upgrade, is it a replacement, we get anything? Just keep it with that. Gotcha. All righty, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And chair votes yes. We need executive session for this personnel. Okay, can I get a motion? Go into executive session for personnel.
I make a motion to go into executive session for personnel.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. We're out of executive session at 8:11. Can I get a motion to come out of executive session?
I make a motion to come out of executive session.
Get a second.
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to accept the following resignations: Jersey Williams, Tracy Cruz, and Sonia Kelly.
Recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion to accept the resignations as presented.
Second.
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I'd like to ask the board to accept the following recommendations for hire: Madison Rainey, paraprofessional at Atkinson Elementary School; Jordan Harper, paraprofessional at Nahunta Primary School; Leanna Pettyjohn, paraprofessional at Nahunta Primary School; Erin Harwood, teacher at Grantley County High School; Amanda DePrater, half teacher, allied health, and half para at Grantley County High School.
We've got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve your recommendations.
Get a second.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I'd like to recommend the transfer of Mallory G. from secretary at Atkinson Elementary School to secretary at Grantley County Middle School. I'd like to recommend the transfer of Jennifer Davis from teacher at Hoboken Elementary School to teacher at Grantley County High School.
Got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion to accept the transfers.
And a second.
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I'd like to ask the board to accept the following addendums: Jacob Baum, football assistant at Grantley County Middle School; Blake Willis, varsity softball community coach; Rusty Bryan, volleyball head girls coach at Grantley County High School; Reed Teaksor, varsity tennis assistant at Grantley County High School.
Got a recommendation. Can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the addendum.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the FY25 pay scales as presented.
Got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion to approve the pay scales as issued.
Motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Teresa seconds. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the FY25 addendums as presented.
Got a recommendation. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion to accept the addendums for
Got a
25.
motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. No other business. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Can I get a second?
Second.
I want to sit around and talk about it.
I want to go back over this 22 action items.
Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
Mr. Detail? And the chair votes yes.